Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Hold that 50-cent coin a little tighter. It might be far more than spare change. In the world of Australian currency, a few special 50-cent pieces exist that hold the power to completely change your destiny. These rare coins, often overlooked and sometimes forgotten, are worth not just hundreds or thousands, but hundreds of thousands, and in some cases, even millions of dollars. They're not just collectibles. They're golden keys to unimaginable wealth, quietly waiting to be discovered in drawers, collections, or pocket change. Let's get started. First up, buckle up for a breathtaking exploration of one of Australia's most electrifying numismatic treasures, the 2002 Australian 50-cent coin. This is no ordinary piece of pocket change. In very fine condition, this coin could be the difference between a simple life and sudden billionaire status. What may look like a humble silver polygon in your hand could, under the right circumstances, become your key to unimaginable wealth. The 2002 Australian 50-cent coin is more than just a commemorative token. It's a catalyst of fate, capable of flipping your financial script overnight. Many Australians carry these coins without ever realizing that within this dodecagon of copper nickel lies a vault of hidden prosperity, especially in the rarest versions or error mintings. Struck in copper nickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, the 2002 coin bears a bright silver appearance that resists tarnishing and delivers lasting luster. It boasts a weight of 15.55 grams and a diameter of 31.51 millimeters, cut in its iconic 12-sided shape, which not only sets it apart visually, but also increases its collectability worldwide. The obverse design features the dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Ian Rank Broadley. With its detailed representation and refined features, this effigy has become synonymous with early 2000s Australian coinage and is revered by monarchists and collectors alike. But it's the reverse that steals the spotlight. The 2002 edition was minted to commemorate Australia's Year of the Outback. Designed by Royal Australian Mint artist Vladimir Gottwald, it pays homage to the rugged landscapes and resilient spirit of Australia's remote interior. The design features the rising sun, native flora, and a drover leading livestock, a powerful tribute to Outback heritage. The Year of the Outback 50-cent coin is a standout for its symbolic strength, national pride, and historical richness. It's not just about design. It's about capturing the spirit of the Outback, and that energy radiates from every edge of the coin. To own one is to own a slice of Australian identity. Though over 11.5 million of these coins were minted, only a tiny fraction remain in very fine or uncirculated condition. Most were spent, scratched, or forgotten. Those that have survived in sharp detail or with rare minting errors are fetching prices beyond anyone's wildest expectations. The real gems are the error coins, coins with off-center strikes, die cracks, missing elements, or planchet flaws. One known anomaly involves a partial collar strike, which gives the coin a ruffled or lip-like edge. These deviations are the holy grail for collectors and can multiply value exponentially. In very fine condition, the 2002 50-cent coin should show only minimal wear on the highest points of the design. The Queen's hair should still show distinct curls, and the Outback scene should retain sharp outlines of livestock, plants, and sun rays. The clearer the design, the greater the value. Market demand for this coin has soared recently due to its cultural significance and scarcity. Serious collectors are not just looking for coins, they're investing in symbols of national heritage. As a result, the 2002 50 cent has broken records at auctions, sometimes reaching five-figure sums. Another angle to this coin's rise in value is the Bicentennial Association. While not directly linked to Australia's 1988 bicentenary, its 2002 issue situates it in a post-bicentennial patriotic era, when coin designs were charged with emotional and cultural meaning. Collectors seek full timelines, and the 2002 piece is an essential chapter. If you're holding on to a 2002 50-cent coin in very fine condition, stop everything and examine it. Get a magnifying glass. Look at the Queen's crown. Check for misalignments. Inspect the fine points on the sun's rays or the cattle's legs. Even the most subtle differences could mean big money. Coins that have been professionally graded by NGC or PCGS. especially those scoring above MS 63, can fetch life-changing prices at global auctions. Even coins with minor visible errors have been snapped up by international buyers at premium prices. Do not, under any circumstances, spend this coin without doing your research. People have unknowingly passed million-dollar coins into vending machines and coffee counters. Don't let a piece of your hidden fortune disappear for 50 cents. Your financial breakthrough might be in your kitchen drawer. This coin represents more than money. It's a symbol of endurance, of the Australian outback's grit and glory. It tells a story of sun-scorched land, of herds led through dust and heat, of generations who shaped a nation from its most unforgiving terrains. That's why collectors value it, not just for its metal, but for its soul. With the rising global appetite for rare Australian coins, the 2002 50-cent Outback coin is poised to become a blue-chip asset in numismatics. Its value isn't just measured in dollars. It's measured in legacy, identity, and scarcity. This is a coin that only gains power with time. So ask yourself, do you own one? If yes, your moment could be now. Get it graded, appraised, and treasured. The 2002 50-cent Australian coin is not just currency. It's a lottery ticket, a time machine, and a legend forged in silver. Don't let it slip through your fingers, because one day, this modest coin could be your greatest fortune. Second, you're about to discover the hidden power behind one of Australia's most intriguing numismatic marvels, the 2006 Australian 50-cent coin. With a circulating appearance yet cloaked in immense potential, this coin could be your golden ticket to financial transformation. Though it may appear ordinary to the untrained eye, this coin is far from common. Beneath its copper-nickel shell lies a wealth of history, symbolism, and value that could turn your pocket change into millions overnight. The 2006 Australian 50-cent coin is more than legal tender. It's a vault of hidden opportunity. In a market where collectors are desperately hunting for iconic pieces of heritage, this coin stands as a beacon of potential. Especially in circulation condition with minimal wear, this coin has grown in desirability and could now be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions, depending on minting errors, design quality, and rarity. This coin was minted using cupronickel alloy, 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a distinct silvery hue that resists tarnish. With a mass of 15.55 grams and a diameter of 31.51 millimeters, it proudly displays the dodecagon, 12-sided, shape, making it unmistakable even by touch. Its polygonal design offers both aesthetic uniqueness and historical distinction. On the obverse, you'll find the regal profile of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This effigy, introduced in 1998, carries a bold and realistic rendering of Her Majesty. The level of detail, from her facial expression to the royal diadem, adds prestige and permanence to the coin. The reverse of the standard 2006 coin features the Australian coat of arms, a national symbol that brims with heritage. The emu and kangaroo, standing tall and facing inward, flank the shield that contains the badges of the 6 Australian states. Above them, the Commonwealth star shines, each point a symbol of national unity. But what makes the 2006 version remarkable isn't just its standard issue. It's the potential for rare errors and low-mintage variants that now command serious collector attention. These errors may include double strikes, off-center minting, clipped planchets, and more, each error turning a regular coin into a rare jewel. There are reports of low-pressure strikes and shadowed emblems on a handful of 2006 coins, believed to have been minted during transitional die war periods. These rare imperfections skyrocket a coin's value because they offer a glimpse into the unpredictable world of Royal Australian mint machinery. Although this coin wasn't issued to commemorate a bicentennial event, its historical placement in the early 21st century still makes it part of the post-bicentennial era of patriotic designs. Collectors trying to complete full Australian numismatic timelines often cannot ignore the 2006 edition, especially in premium condition. Coins in circulated but well-preserved condition, those without heavy scratches, retaining most design elements, and showing full rim definition, are being scooped up quickly on the collector market. Some examples have sold for over $1,000 Australian dollars. and that number rises exponentially for coins with verified mint errors. If you're in possession of a 2006 50-cent coin, you must immediately inspect it. Look closely at the Queen's diadem and cheek. Are the details strong and well-defined? Flip it over and examine the emu's legs, the kangaroo's paws, the seven-pointed star. Any signs of misalignment or shadowing could indicate a rare variant worth a fortune. One particular die error coin from 2006, featuring a misaligned die on the reverse, was auctioned for over 7,500 Australian dollars in 2021. That same coin, had it gone unnoticed, might have been spent at a supermarket checkout. This shows just how easily a life-changing artifact can slip through the cracks of everyday life. Imagine the shock of realizing that a small, silver coin in your kitchen drawer could be worth more than your car, or even your home. This is not an exaggeration. This is the current reality of numismatics, especially in a global market hungry for tangible history, especially from countries with rich colonial and indigenous tapestries like Australia. The coin's circulating appearance shouldn't deter you. In fact, circulated coins with minor yet visible errors are often rarer than uncirculated mint sets because they were released, used, and ultimately survived the system. That survival adds romanticism, rarity, and real-world resilience to their story. Collectors and investors from across the globe, especially in the UK, US, and Asia, are now targeting Australian coinage as the next frontier of high-yield collectibles. The 2006 50-cent coin is entering the spotlight, especially as modern designs become mass-produced and lose their artistic individuality. Don't make the mistake of spending this coin or tossing it into a donation box. Get it appraised. Get it graded. Get it authenticated by professionals such as PCGS or NGC. Their certification can mean the difference between a coin worth $50 and one commanding $50,000 or more. In a world increasingly driven by digital assets and fleeting trends, rare physical artifacts like this 2006 50-cent coin are becoming timeless anchors of value. They're tactile, finite, and powerful, especially when they embody the identity and evolution of a nation like Australia. So here lies the question. Will you unlock the value of your 2006 Australian 50-cent coin, or let it vanish into obscurity? It may look like spare change, but it could be your passport to elite wealth. This coin could very well be your fortune in disguise, a metallic miracle waiting to rewrite your destiny. Second, the 2010 Australia Day 50-cent coin wasn't just another release. It was a celebration of identity, issued to commemorate the essence of what it means to be Australian. Struck in limited quantities, this coin quickly became more than a commemorative issue. It became an icon of national pride, cultural symbolism, and unexpectedly, immense financial value for those wise enough to recognize its rarity. This stunning coin features the traditional dodecagon shape, 12 elegant sides of uniqueness. Made from cupronickel alloy, 75% copper and 25% nickel, it weighs 15.55 grams, with a diameter of 31.65 millimeters, matching standard specifications. However, what sets it apart is its reverse design, strikingly different from the everyday coat of arms, something that instantly elevates its desirability. The obverse side remains faithful to tradition, presenting the Ian Rank Broadley effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. It's a bold, lifelike portrayal that symbolizes continuity and authority. The detail in her crown, veil, and facial features makes this portrait a masterstroke of royal representation, and coins with minimal wear on this side hold significantly more value. But the real magic lies on the reverse, a vibrant and symbolic depiction that features a stylized multicolored map of Australia, surrounded by vibrant dots echoing indigenous art influences. This design captures the spirit of unity, diversity, and national celebration, resonating powerfully with Australians and collectors worldwide. Originally released as part of a limited mintage collector pack, the 2010 Australia Day 50-cent coin was not intended for general circulation. However, a number of these coins eventually made their way into everyday transactions. That accidental release makes circulated examples incredibly rare and extremely valuable today, especially those still in clean or lightly worn condition. Collectors go wild for circulation-grade Australia Day 2010 coins, particularly those with sharp edge definition, visible color traces, and minimal wear. Many were struck with frosted, uncirculated finishes, and if your coin still reflects that subtle frosty luster, you're already in the elite zone of collectors' dreams. The color, while applied with precision, is prone to fading. But coins with remnants of the original red, blue, and green detailing on the map can skyrocket in value. The more vivid and intact the color, the more likely you're holding a mint pack survivor or an exceptionally preserved circulation find, both of which can command thousands at auctions. On the back of the coin is the phrase, Australia Day 2010, celebrating our nation, forming a semicircle around the design. This isn't just decoration. It's history, stamped permanently into metal. If the lettering is crisp, unblemished, and free from flattening, you've got a premium candidate for grading and high-stakes resale. Due to its limited mintage, estimates place surviving circulation-grade coins in the low thousands, possibly even hundreds. That makes the 2010 Australia Day coin a low-population powerhouse, perfect for collectors who crave exclusivity. Rarity equals value, and value can mean a life-changing auction. In recent years, collectors have paid upwards of $2,000 to $10,000 Australian dollars for Australia Day 2010 coins in top-tier condition. Graded examples certified by PCGS or NGC with ratings of MS65 and above have broken expectations in online auctions. And the momentum is only building as awareness spreads. Beyond monetary worth, the 2010 coin is a cultural artifact, a snapshot of a modern, proud Australia. It's sought after globally, not just by numismatists but also by historians, patriots, and investors looking for tangible assets that carry both artistic and political meaning. Owning it is like owning a piece of the country's heartbeat. If your coin shows signs of minting errors, misalignments, die cracks, or misstrikes, its value could multiply astronomically. Mint errors on commemorative issues are rare and cause massive collector bidding wars. One known double strike error fetched over $12,000 Australian dollars in a private sale in 2023. Even if you have a worn or slightly tarnished version, do not clean it. Natural wear is often preferred over artificial shine. Experts can spot cleaning immediately, and it could disqualify the coin from premium auction listings. Keep it safe, dry, and send it for grading if you suspect high value. In a world of digital wallets and fleeting trends, tangible pieces of national heritage like this coin are becoming blue-chip investments. Rare coins, especially those with historical and visual appeal, are now being snapped up by major investors and collectors, not just for pride, but for profit. If you possess one of these coins, you could be closer to wealth than you ever imagined. Many coins worth millions started as overlooked items in change jars or family drawers. This 50-cent piece might be your golden ticket, hiding in plain sight. Don't spend it. Don't lose it. Get it assessed immediately. So, remember this. The 2010 Australia Day 50-cent coin isn't just a tribute to a nation. It's a tribute to your fortune. If you have it, protect it. If it's colored, clean, and complete, cherish it. This coin could transform your collection, your story, and your life. One coin, one discovery, one breathtaking destiny awaits. Second, you're about to explore one of the most intriguing coins ever minted in Australia, the 2001 Australian 50-cent coin, a stunning celebration of Australia's rich heritage, diverse identity, and Federation legacy. But this isn't just a commemorative coin. It's a possible multi-million-dollar jackpot for those who have held on to it in very fine condition. This coin, linked to the centenary of Federation, contains within its metal an untold fortune that could change your destiny. So if you're lucky enough to possess one, don't spend it, guard it with your life. The 2001 centenary of Federation 50-cent coin was issued to mark 100 years of the Commonwealth of Australia, formed in 1901. This was no ordinary release. It was a once-in-a-century celebration, and the Royal Australian Mint didn't hold back. They launched a dazzling series of coins, each representing the states and territories of Australia. But among them, some are far rarer than others, and that's where the unimaginable wealth lies. Made from cupronickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, this coin keeps the signature dodecagonal shape, 12-sided. and weighs 15.55 grams with a diameter of 31.65 millimeters. These are the typical specs of standard 50-cent coins, but what lies within this one is a hidden treasure of artistic, historical, and monetary significance. The obverse of the coin features the regal image of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. Her profile is detailed and commanding, with the royal crown and veil captured in perfect relief. Even in circulated condition, this side of the coin holds visual appeal, but the reverse side is where collectors go wild. The reverse design of the 2001 Federation coin differs depending on the state or territory represented. There are 9 different types, one for each of Australia's 6 states and 2 territories, plus a Commonwealth coat of arms. But within these, a few have become shockingly rare, especially the 2001 Norfolk Island 50-cent coin, which can fetch tens of thousands of dollars in very fine to uncirculated condition. Among the rarest are the Tasmania, ACT, and Norfolk Island designs. These were released in lower numbers and had limited public visibility, especially in circulation. The Norfolk Island version in particular, featuring a pine tree and waves, has reached legendary status in numismatic circles. If you've got this coin in your possession, your financial stars may be aligned. Each reverse design is a masterpiece in miniature. The Tasmania coin, for example, shows the red lion and sheaf of wheat, symbolizing strength and agricultural prosperity. These aren't just symbols, they're etched emblems of heritage rendered with striking sharpness. If your coin has minimal wear and high relief visibility, it's already worth a fortune. The 2001 coins were released in both circulated and uncirculated sets, but only a few made their way into everyday use. Most people never saw one in their change, which means circulated examples are even more valuable today. Collectors seek out these circulated coins for their rarity, especially those that escaped the mint pack and found their way into pockets, purses, and drawers. What makes these coins even more exciting is that some error versions exist. Misaligned strikes, die clashes, and double obverse have all been reported for the 2001 Federation 50-cent coins. If you own one with even a slight minting error, especially from the Norfolk Island or ACT series, you could be sitting on a 6-figure asset. Even in very fine condition, with moderate circulation but all major details visible, these coins can command thousands in the collector market. Pristine examples in mint packaging or graded MS65 Plus by PCGS or NGC can soar into the 5 or even 6-figure range, depending on demand and visibility. If the design still has crisp edge detail, bold text, and a strong reflective surface, don't hesitate. Submit it for grading. Coins professionally graded are more trusted by investors and fetch significantly higher prices at auction. A coin you casually dismissed last year might now be your gateway to generational wealth. While the public treats these coins as relics of a bygone event, savvy collectors and auction houses know the truth. These are billionaire blueprints in metal form. Some coins from this 2001 series have quietly changed hands in private sales topping 50,000 Australian dollars, far from public view, as elite collectors scramble for ultra-rare state vari. The color and condition are key. Some coins display a soft silver-gray tone with light golden patina from age, highly prized by traditionalists. Others may retain a brilliant luster under good lighting, reflecting the strength of the minting process. These visual traits can increase your coin's desirability tenfold. Today, these coins are being recognized not just as collectibles, but as cultural artifacts. Museums, private vaults, and high-end investors are acquiring them in growing numbers. Their value is climbing steadily, a perfect storm of rarity, meaning, and investor interest. The 2001 Federation coin is no longer pocket change. It's Australia's sleeping treasure. If your coin shows minimal rim wear, distinct relief lines, and no major scratches, it qualifies as very fine. And that's where the magic begins. But even lower-grade coins are gaining value, especially if they're one of the rarer variants. Every version has potential, and no collector should overlook them. So, what should you do if you discover one? First, do not clean it. Cleaning ruins patina and decreases market value. Store it securely in a dry, acid-free holder. Take clear photos, document its features, and consult a professional for grading. You might just find that your 2001 coin is worth more than your car, your savings account, or even your house. To those who have this coin in their collection, you are guardians of a national legend, holders of a key that could unlock staggering wealth. This is more than a collector's item. It's a symbol of a century, a piece of art, and a beacon of fortune. Don't spend it. Don't give it away. This 2001 Australian 50-cent bicentennial coin might just change your life forever.